everybody, welcome back to Fly Simulator 3000. No, welcome back to Nomad 2 with me, Sid. We're on the server with quite a few people actually. There's Biggs, that's that Sid character, Eli, Island Sadie, Cookian, Sneeve, ZMR, and 756 or 636 to his friends. So since last time, what have I been up to? Well, first things first, let us harvest. So I've been batting this stuff on a regular basis, getting hemp and obviously the seeds. These are ready. We'll come back to those in a moment. I've harvested this crops once. Most of my trees have grown, and I have dug this hole here. I have also oh, hello Punk, don't mind if I do. I've also started filling in some of the holes around this hill, my main hobbit hill. So I filled this kind of was quite a big area. One thing I am really missing in this pack now is filler material, or aka cobblestone. Yeah, you don't miss it until you ain't got it. Now these magic beans, I've got no idea what these are going to grow. So that gave me some wool and some white stain. Okay. And that gave me a bit of glowstone and a cauldron. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, they are magic beans after all, so we can't really complain too much, can we? Let's turn that cauldron into something. Actually, no, let's not. Let me just check the use on the cauldron. There is I thought, yeah, pocket 3 cauldron now. All right, let's turn it back into ingots then. That can go in there. If we have a peek in here, we should find that we've got a whole bunch of hemp. Now the hemp we are going to have to process in here, and we are going to be doing this the hard way because we need to get hemp fiber, which basically involves me clicking this lever repeatedly until such time as boink, we get some hemp fiber. Now I'm going to have to repeat that about another 100 times. So yeah, once we've got that, we can actually start to do some interesting stuff with the Better With Mods mod. So let me just do a little bit of hand cranking. I actually don't need to do all of that to start off with. What we need to do is, well, I'll show you. We get, that's 3, that's 6. I need one more lot. Have a slip of coffee. Now the server seems to be behaving itself reasonably well at the moment, and I don't know whether it's linked somehow to exploring, because that, oh, there we go, we've got 9. Okay, so if I go instant config, if I take those 9 and do that, we get hemp cloth. And if we click on use of that, we can make the windmill blade with that, along with slabs and things. So I need 4 of those, which means I need 6, 12, 24 of those, which means I'm going to need a lot of those. So with that in mind, I'll see you in a little while. Well, it's got to be said, that is something I don't want to have to do again. Yeah, what am I doing? Oh, I was doing something. I was doing stuff, wasn't I? I'm going to put that away in its bag. There we go. And then we'll pop that away. Right, so first things first, we need wooden slabs. What have I got an abundance of in wood that I... Let's go with that. And we'll get a few of these going. Yeah, I don't know why, but running that hand crank, I have gone through so much food, it's untrue. It drains your what's the word? Oh, what is the word? I need more of those, don't I? Like that. There we go. 3 windmill blades. There we go, windmill. Right, to use a windmill, however, we need some other stuff. We first off are going to need a gearbox. We can't make the... I don't think we can make the advanced gearbox yet anyway. No, we can make the... Ooh, this is different from what I was used to. Gold nugget. Oh, crap. That's interesting. The recipe is different from what I am used to. Please, I bet you can't deconstruct. Oh, you can. That was lifesaver. Thank you, Guy Como, for your wonderful foundry and the ability to deconstruct items. Okay, that's good. So we need 1, 2, 3. What was it? See, that used to be the thingy. So a little bit of redstone. A little bit of redstone. Yeah. I want 2 of those actually, at least, don't I? Maybe 3. Let's make 3. It certainly can't hurt. And there we go. Redstone latches. So gearbox. We need wooden gears. They are wood and sticks. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't remember. Just you get 2 for each. So there we go. Okay, and then you're going to need that, and one of those gives the gearbox. Okay, so I need to make probably 2 more of those. The other thing I'm going to need, and this is going to use some of this. Now we can craft it all up because you can craft it back. You know, there's no danger there. And if we look at the uses of that, the hemp rope, that with, in an ideal world you use these mouldings, but of course until you got a saw you can't, so we are going to have to use logs. Will make us these axles. Now we're going to need probably 5, probably more. So let me get a whole load of this wood chopped. A couple more gearboxes made and some more axles made, and I will be right back with you. Alright, we've got everything except for this we're going to need to come in here and grab those. No, maybe that fell in from something or other. I don't know where that's come from. Yeah, so what we need to do is take that. I'm going to go 4 of those. I'll make the other ones up as well while we're at it, and then we shall place that in there. Oh, that could go in. Actually, we'll keep hold of that, and we shall place you valuables bag. Mustn't forget that. Place you back in there, and we should be good now to go in here and go plop plop. Plop, plop, plop. Not quite. Getting ahead of myself here. Pup, 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 pup. Leather belt. Now we can go plop, plop, plop. Plop, plop. There's a drive belt. There is our saw. The last thing we are going to need is, and we can do that from in here because we've got the materials. We're going to need a bit of you with a bit of you. Helps if you can actually craft a lever. We're going to need one of those, and then we're going to need something to just use as scaffold, temporary scaffolding. Brown wool will do. Right, where are we going to place this temporarily? Like, ultimately we'll get this placed. There's definitely a cave under here somewhere, without a shadow. But anyway, neither here nor there. Let me get that. So we've got this area here is going to be my forge and machine shop. So we could, if we can get away with this, I need it to be, let's just try coming in here, maybe here or here. Here maybe for now. And what we need to do is we're going to need to scaffold make some scaffolding going up. So this is going to go, that's 1, 2, that's 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is probably a good enough figure. We'll find out. And then we need to come around here. I think that is, actually no, that's right there. And then we're going to place you in here like so. Yeah. Now this is, as I say, this is temporary until we get ourselves properly situated. But what we want to do is then come out here, get one of these and place that in there. Take our windmill, we're going to chop this off of here and we're going to place that on there. And then we're going to stick a lever here. I'm going to turn that off. Reason for that is if you leave this windmill running constantly, it will break the gearbox. So what you need to do is you need to stick a transmission, something to control the power. That ambience is not nice. 1, 2, 3. We probably haven't got enough for this stuff, have we? Right, okay, how do I... What, there's a wrench in this. Oh. Let me just find the wrench. Be back in a mo while I find out what this item dupe is as well. So, see you in a mo. There you go. It's right click, and if you've got a shield in, it doesn't work. That's the magic ingredient there. So 1, 2, and a 3. Oh no, not quite. Yeah. So if I right click out with my shield on there, that doesn't work. But if I right click there, then that will come down to here where we can place the last of these. I'm going to need more of these. There we go. And now I don't know whether I can reach that from down here. I may need to. Yeah, I can just. But you can see. Oh, hang on. That should now be powering all the way down. Oops. Oh, those midges. So that brings us down to here, where if we do this right, I'll probably need another one of these. That's the only drawback, and that's another one of the. It's not a drawback really, is it? Let me go and use what little bit of redstone I've got to get the last one, I think. So I'm going to get another gearbox in place, and I'll be right back with you again. All right. If I am right. If I'm right, it's coming on to night time. Let me just get that and put that over there. If I am right, this will make the process of making these things and grinding this a million times easier. Windmill, I mean, apart from the fact it looks derpy as hell up there, just stood on its own kind of thing. I'm happy with that. I like that windmill. So yeah, I haven't tried this. This is. Let me just grab. What do I want? I've got those. That's enough, I think. Yeah, that's it. Let me just put that brown wool away for starters. I'm going to get some of this red clay, and I have a ladder, which is better than a kick in the face. Oh, and we've got a whole field full of hemp, which is good. because we'll want more anyway. Let us get ourselves just a means of getting a bit closer up here, shall we? This is only, again, this is only temporary, so but that's fine. So we can go up there, turn that on and off. That's exactly what I wanted to see. And then what I want to do is, first off, I want to pop that in there, going into that, and then that can go in there. Let's go turn that on. Eee, bonk. So now, no more grinding for us, because we're just going to watch this do its thing. Now the drawback to this system is, of course, you have to be around here to grab the hemp as it comes off. Is there use for that stuff? I don't think there is, other than planting them. But that in itself isn't a majorly problem, because, you know, we are... Oops, let's go and grab those. You know, we're doing this, and then we're making, you know, these guys here. And now in theory, now, and this is something I don't know, can I can. And then I can take you and place you there. Then we can take inventory, crafting, like that, and do those, and then we can pop that there, and we can stick the saw there. And if I really wanted to, which I can't really do easily right now, I just need to go and grab a cobblestone or something. We can add a gear or switch on and turn off the saw when we don't want it on. That's the theory anyway. Have I got any cobblestone? Of course I haven't. What kind of idiot do you think I am that would be prepared having something like cobblestone? Right, cobble and a stick gives us that. Let us grab these woods. Now, I'm not sure how this will cope with non-standard woods. So this should be interesting just to see for that, because it'll cope with vanilla wood absolutely fine. But how will it cope with non-vanilla wood? Well, that is an entirely another question, isn't it? But in terms of hemp seeds, right, let me just... So we can turn that on, that's fine. That goes in, that's doing its thing. And yeah, right. So when that's running, you get three things: oak bark, sawdust, and wood. So that's all fine and dandy, just for the cost of placing your stuff. How's that doing? 35 left. Question is, how will it cope with ebony wood? It's giving us oak bark. Oh, really? But the nice bit is it gives you 6 logs every time. And you're also not faffing around with that chopping board, which is also a nice thing. So yeah, that is the setup. Now what we'll obviously do is we'll want to get something a little bit tidier than that. I'm going to just turn this off for the time being. We're going to need potentially more of these. You can only have three of these before you get into that element. But now we've got that going, we should be good to get moving on the next tier up, which is the water wheel. If we can find it. There you go. Water wheel. So you need wooden blades used as slime. Well, that's not a problem. And these sidings, and you need 8 of those. Now that is a damn sight easier to get than those things, and of course you don't have to have this massive great chain of things. But yeah, oh, and this stuff you can actually use for tanning leather as well. You can use it for fuel. Incidentally, these also, you can use it, I think you can make potash with it in a stoked cauldron, and you can use it to make dynamite. It has limited use. Anyway, let me check how long we've been going, because I'm conscious we might have been going overly long. I would like to come up with a design that allows us to use this properly at some point, which is going to be easier said than done. And I think, I'm not sure whether we're going to go and push forward with some of the more advanced things, or try and get some tinker's stuff done in here, or do some building. One of the three. All of this lot needs to come forward one anyway, because this is actually in the wrong place. Yeah, this is supposed to be a wall here, which ain't happening. Yeah, let me check how long we've been going. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, so I've got about 20 minutes or so left. Well, not 20, I'm about 20 minutes or so in. Let me just drink some liquid. There's definitely something going on down here. There's always a zombie and a skeleton underneath here. I wonder whether we got a spawner down there or not, a dungeon. But anyway, we'll investigate that one day. I mean, we're not badly actually. That's probably why I'm getting cold. You know, it's because I'm wearing cool weather armor. Right. So Tinkers. Tinkers has got some. Let me just, before we start, the materials are new. So the usual stuff, you know, tools, modifier, smeltery, tinker tank, all that kind of stuff. And it goes through the various things. Now, obviously, Tinkers in 1.9, 1.89, 1.9 changed dramatically. So, for example, you lost things like the slimy, the mossy adjustments and stuff like that. And you get the durabilities and things, and you get these crude. So do check these. Renewable resources are so good. Regenerate. So this is a self-repairing thing, but it will, I think it doesn't have a particularly high durability. So then you've got cheapskate, there's less durability, crude, prickly, splintering, so yeah, usual kind of stuff. Durate, jagged, aquadynamic is one for if you use prismarine. Endstone's got this alien, prevents enderman from teleporting. Writable for more modifiers as usual. Squeaky is your sponge, so that is your silk touch. Now, auto smelt with this firewood stuff. I have no idea how you get firewood, but there you go. And then yeah, magnetic and baconlicious and stuff like night slime. It's crumbling. Unnatural mine. Tool mines faster the higher its mining level is above the required one. You know, that's interesting. We've got slime stuff with slimy. Magma slime, superheated, deal bonus damage to enemies on fire, breaking blocks, fire damage, and sets the attacker on fire. So your magma slime stuff, you've got netherrack, obviously into cobalt, ardite, manulin, copper, bronze, where are we? Steel, obviously, is in there. Electrum, I don't think we... No, we can make electrum, I think, because we've got silver. Holy, deals bonus damage to undead. Lead is poisonous. Soulforge, this is from Better with Mods. And Hellfire is also from Better with Mods. So you got all of these, then you got the modifiers and haste, look, sharp, diamond, emerald, fortified, silk touch. Goes with the old silky gem still. Diamond obviously gives all the extra stuff. Look for, I mean, most of this is standard stuff. There's necrotic, there's the fiery, there is some new ones, I'm just trying to find them. The height and width, so these are basically to give you hammer effects. Mending moss, so they've actually added that back in, interesting. They've taken that out before. And blasting, which breaks blocks faster, area of effect, will likely destroy harvested. Glowing, obviously places light source on low light level. Interesting. Shulking, new one. Empower your tool with the ability of a shulker. And webbed. So these are all toys. All new toys which we've got to play with. But we need to get started, and presumably if nothing else has changed, so let me get 2 or 3 of those going. We're going to need blank patterns. We are going to need to combine one of those to make a stencil table. Almost certainly need to combine one of those to get a tool station. One of those with a log will give us a part builder, and one of those with a chest will give us a pattern chest. Now there is another type of chest, there is the part chest, well, not the part chest, the pattern chest, no, part chest, that's the one. Chest, pattern, sticks and that, okay. Let me make another job. 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. Mix and match. I'm going to need more actually, aren't I? And so we've got the chest. I think we need one more plank. I'll not waste any of the good ones because that would be silly. So that's the part chest. So what we got? What we got going on? Well, let's run in here. As I say, this area is definitely not finished already, but we'll use it because we can. So what I was thinking is maybe have the windmill stroke, maybe the water mill. We could do something over. I don't know how we do. I don't know. I still need to work this out. But we can, for the time being, get our stencil table down. Bonk. And we can stick our stencils in there. We can stick our pattern chest there, along with the tool station, not the tool station, the part builder there, and the tool station with the pattern chest there. So tool station, blah blah blah, pattern chest, yes, yeah. Part builder. I wonder whether, hang on, let's just check something here. I don't know whether there is any relationship between this and this, but let's have a look. Pattern chest, yeah. Repair, yeah, okay. There we go. Right, so we've got all the usual bits. So obviously we can do pickaxe. You've got the is that the hoe? I'm just trying to see where is the. If I were, let me just check something a second. Oh, we need the advanced one, I think, for that, presumably then. I wanted to check how we make the shuriken. Now, the shuriken in this are not overly effective, but they are. How did you make a shuriken then? You can't see, it's not showing up there anyway. Alright, well, as I say, we probably need the upgraded one. But what we can do, because the emerald pick is not doing very well, so let us get you. Now, if we double check, the pick as usual requires a head, a binding, and a thing. So a head, a tool rod, and a binding. Now, what are we going to make them out of? That's a good question. Well, probably should sleep before we do anything. Do. Now I'm tempted at this stage to go with wood and flint, just because it is fairly. Oh, okay. Come on, do your thing. Do your thing. Are we ready? Yeah. I'm tempted to go with just a simple pick, because what I did, I started doing a little bit of mining and I was using stone picks, but obviously stone picks wear out fairly quickly. The reason I'm interested in the shuriken is the shuriken are potentially really good for animal hunting. They're not so good for God, big soup kitchen. I think Stardew Valley's rubbing off on him. Come on. Come on, somebody. Thank you. Okay, let's go in here. We need more flint than that, but that's easy to get because we can do you like that. And then we can do you like that. That'll give us some flint. The other thing I wanted to do, actually, the early doors thing. Let me just go and check before we go running off here. Rack. I wanted to make one of these, which is just planks and sticks. Why not? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let me do 2 of those, in fact. 1, 2, back. 1, 2. Reason I keep looking at that, and the reason I'm looking at that is because I keep seeing this going on. So this thing here is the survivalist drying rack. It just makes another food source. You can see there it's going to cure that back. It's very similar to the potion brewing stand mechanism. Now obviously that doesn't give you a great deal of food at this stage, but now it does. Easy food. So you've got that one. Now obviously the other one you can use is the Tinker's drying rack, which takes considerably longer. Oh, I wanted wood, didn't I? That's what I wanted. I've got redwood. That'll do. Redwood will do the trick. We've got sticks. Have I got any sticks? I don't think I've got any. Oh, I think I've got the means to make sticks. Yeah, having to get yourself back into different modes of operation here. So we're going to make you out of flint. Bang. 2 pieces of flint gone. There's our flint head. We're going to make you out of wood. And we're going to make you out of wood. And then we're going to... we've got 12 wooden shards. Cool. Will they go in the part chest? Yes, they will. Better still. So then we can just get this together. And that should give us an ecological crude item, which has got a mining level of iron. But that is fine, because this is just our day work pick. The rest of that is we can just pull out when we need to get something better. Similarly, we probably need to do a shovel. But yeah, that's that. Now, the other thing we do need to then think about and really start looking at is the smeltery. And that is pretty much the usual suspect. You know, we need to get these seared bricks. That's with grout. Grout is with clay, gravel and sand. Which we cook, and then we're into the same thing. Now fortunately we are playing with quark, which means that clay is an abundant and a very abundant source of source around the area. You should never struggle to find clay. You know, if you're struggling to find clay, you're doing it wrong. Quite simply. What have we got down here? Anything? What I haven't got is my shield on, which I should do if I'm going to any place where there's likely to be mobs. Oops. Yeah, that's not going to end well for the trees. I'll teach them to grow near lava. Actually, that's handy to know there's lava there. But yeah, you shouldn't struggle for clay. You might have a little bit of a hunt around for it, but you know, once you're in a cave system, you'll find it dead easy. You should find it strip mining a lot as well. And of course, you know, if all else fails, you can also go look for it in water. But yeah, I think on that note, I'm not sure how long I've now been recording. I know how long I had been recording, but I think on that note we shall. There you go, clay for days. I love the ambient. The fly, not so much, but the birds tweeting in the trees are definitely welcome. A welcome improvement on vanilla Minecraft. Oh god, there we go. We can breathe underwater. Well, we don't not breathe underwater, but we can at least survive down here now. There we go. That should. I love these bubbles as well. It's just little silly things. If I didn't know better, I would think we'd got mariculture installed. Yeah, so clay should not be a struggle. And if it is, as I say, your best bet is to just jump straight into a strip mine, head down and wait until you hit your first underground quark pocket of clay. But yeah, on that note, as I say, I think we'll call it a day. And until next time, I will see you soon. And bye for now.